All right, hi guys, and welcome back. So, the first pick a card reading, for the year 2021 is going to be a general career guidance for the complete year. So, 2021, what can you expect? What kind of changes can happen? What sort of, months would be important to you, or, what sort of timeline we are looking at? I'm also going to try to give you, some sort of remedies that can actually help. Maybe kind of push your career, or just to give you a little mental satisfaction. So just pick a pile. So pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. Pick a pile and we will get right into the readings. So, hi guys. So if you chose this, first crystal, the clear quartz, this reading is for you. Let's see, what your career is going to bring, towards you in the year 2021. All right. So the first card that I have for you is number 12, the Oak King. So Oak King is basically, the hangman in this particular deck. So hangman talks about, there's going to be some kind of sacrifice. I think the initial energies that I'm getting is, I think you might have a hard time balancing work and your personal life. So there is something, that will need to be sacrificed, or maybe whatever situation you are in at work, there are chances that you might have to let go of certain thing. Maybe you'll have to let go of a certain boss. Maybe you'll need to let go of a certain team, so you can move to a better team, towards a team which can actually offer you, more things. The next card I have for you is number 20, Harvest. So number 20, Harvest, it talks about finally, making enough. So if you look at these two cards together, just take a look, and you'll be able to figure out exactly where this reading is going. So when you make a personal sacrifice, you'll be able to come to a spot where you are able to bring, or you are able to manifest more than you require. So if you can see, how this man is standing right next to the table, and he has so much fruits, he has gathered so many resources for everyone, and then there's a woman coming from the house, bringing out more food. And this is what it tells you. So if you make this needed sacrifice, if you accept this change with open arms, and if you let universe decide for you this time, and not interfere in what the universe has to offer you, you will actually be in a very good position moving forward. So things are actually going to be really, really good for you. The next card I have for you is the Two of Wands. So the Two of Wands, talks about decisions. It talks about choices, especially related to your career. So whenever I see wands, wands are my personal favorite, and for me, wands are always about career. They always talk about things that you can actually do. Decisions that you can actually make to improve your career. And with the Two of Wands here, as you can see, there's a cart, and there are things on a cart, and probably this person is leaving, is finally going to at least think, or is going to strategize about taking the next step. So from this particular deck, and from what I can see, in terms of your career, I do see, if you let the universe decide, and if you not force your hand at whatever is going on in your life, if things have been stagnant, they are eventually going to move. If things have not been going the way you expect them to go, they'll probably move. And you'll actually be left with a choice. You will be left with a choice where you can actually decide. You'll be able to strategize on your next step. So towards the end of the year, I think you'll be in a position where you will not only enjoy you not only enjoy the benefits of what you have worked on, or this big sacrifice that you are going to make, but you'll also be left with a choice. And then I think even by the end of the year, you would still be deciding whether you should go ahead with this choice or not. This is, I think, my gut feeling right now. This is what it's telling. So for a lot of you, I think the sacrifice, the first card, sacrifice, when I see the Hangman card, I see a lot of you could finally move to something else, because you are finally letting the universe decide. And if this particular job, or this particular career that you are in, is not serving you as it should, I think you're finally going to get over it, and you're going to leave it. Oh my god, look at that. This cannot be a coincidence, and I have another Hangman for you guys. I am definitely sure, you guys really need to let go of something. It's not one, but it's two hangmen in the same reading. That's a very rare occurrence to happen. And again, the hangman is saying you have to let go of the idea. If you guys are into manifestation, I think your manifestations are not coming true because you are having trouble with the, with the step in manifestation, that is letting go. You are not letting go of your situation. You are holding on to the result, or what is going to happen in a situation so tightly that you are not able to see, how things are going to move ahead. The next card I have for you is the Five of Swords. So, Five of Swords is, about a situation where you feel like, you have won a fight, but what you don't realize is, there's a big battle and you have to stand by yourself. And during this battle, there are chances that you are going to hurt a lot of people. And I think this card kind of goes with, this Harvest card, because when you become successful, I am pretty sure, somebody on the way is going to feel like, they were not given their major due. They were not given, what they needed, or they were not given uh, enough promotion, or enough credit for what they have done so far. So when the harvest happens, or when you start reaping the benefits of your sacrifice here, this thing is going to happen. And there are chances that someone might actually have a feeling of jealousy in regards to you. This is going to happen, you know to you during this year, whether you want it or not. And these sort of cards kind of, they tell you a story. They are trying to tell you a story. It's just a matter of whether you are able to understand the story that these cards are trying to tell you. And mind you, these are from different decks. So the last card I have for you is number one, Magician, which, again talks about you can manifest anything, which is why you are going to be given these two choices. These two choices are coming from your own manifestation, which is an amazing thing. And I told you, right here, this Hangman, it's probably coming from, your lack of letting go. And when you let go, your manifestation with the Magician card is actually going to happen, and you will be provided with two choices. By the end of the year, I think you're going to have two choices. Either there are going to be two choices in terms of the job, or you can expect two choices in terms of what you can do. So I'm going to put this cards right here so you can actually see these cards very clearly. For a lot of you, who have been kind of, who want to buy a new house, I do see the chances, because your power of manifestation is going to be very strong. So you'll be able to earn enough to provide enough to buy a house. In terms of, if I want to talk about what months are going to be important for you, the month of Feb is going to be very important. 5 months from now is going to be very important. The month of Feb and March, I do see as very important months. uh, August, I would also see as something which April and August. So I think February, March, April are very important for you. I can expect some sort of change to happen in your career. So just be careful, be aware, be on alert, to expect any changes in your career. And let me know if this reading resonates with you or not. Alright guys, if you chose the second pile of this orange stone, this reading is for you. So the first card that I have for you is the Seven of Athenes, which is basically the Seven of Swords. Now, if you think carefully, what is the Seven of Swords? What is the card about? So this card is about, some kind of manipulation. So it's like, how this person is bringing, something home. So he's bringing back food, but he can also see, this one, little kind of, if you look at it, it's basically food that's running away. So in terms of interpretation, what it tells you, that you need to have patience. There are also chances, that your career is currently at a standstill and not a lot of things are happening. You might be expecting promotions, but promotions are not happening. I see, there are also chances of office politics that are going on. And I think one of the easiest remedy for office politics, if you listen to Karl Bhairav mantra, it actually takes away a lot of, it gives you a lot of energy. It takes away the anxiety that you feel. The next card I have for you is the Six of Themes. So from 7, you are going backwards to number 6, which means there is some kind of healing. There is some kind of, you know, uh, heartbreak that you have to get over. I think you are trying to move on towards something that has previously happened. I don't know. I have a very strong feeling it has got something related to your environment at work, how people are being treated at work, how things are becoming at work. Maybe the your company is not paying you well. Maybe they haven't taken care of you, over the last few months. Maybe they are not giving you uh, what you deserve in terms of in terms of incentives. So it could be like both monetary and non-monetary expenses. And with the six, so number six is ruled by Venus. We're talking about the planet of love. We're talking about the planet of harmony. And imagine that planet of harmony is coming with swords. Swords are a little emotionless, and with this thing going on, despite the healing being there, I think you are very hurt. So you have sort of learned your lesson, and you are trying to move on, and you're trying to figure out exactly what you want, what it is that you want in your life, like what exactly or where do you want to go in your life. The next card I have for you is the Lord of the Shadows. Oh my god, I love it when the cards come like so perfectly well. So this card is number 13. So number 4, you see how you're going back. You're not moving. In tarot, you're supposed to, grow. So you have to go from number 1 to 10. But right now for you guys, you're going from 6, 7, 6 and number 4. So number 13 is number 4. Right. And Lord of the Shadows, what Lord of the Shadow means is that number 1, I said there was something related to office politics. You were not getting what you deserve, and the Lord of Shadows basically tells me you are the one who has been doing a lot of work, and you can see all your work kind of walking away from you. Like, you are not getting the credit that you deserve for your work, and it's going away. So I'm not going to sugarcoat it, but this is what your year looks like so far in your career. But because Lord of the Shadows has show up, what it tells you that you also see the butterfly right here. Butterfly is a sign of transformation. So if this is your energy, if this is what you have been doing, the universe is trying to tell you it's time to come out of the shadows into the light and demand what is yours. If you have not been treated fairly by your boss, it is time to go approach them, speak to them, ask them, and try to work on a solution of what is going to be better for you. The next card I have for you is the Two of Cups. See, so my idea here is to tell you, especially for this, if there have been manipulation going on at work, if things have not been going, and it needs patience. I think one of the biggest people who can actually be your greatest supporter is, if you have a partner, if you have a wife, if you have, a girlfriend that can be there with you. Talk to them. I think you have not been talking to them. You have not really shared exactly what is going on with you, because if you see here, this man is going to somebody at home. So there is a woman who's waiting for her, and then from the other deck you're getting the Two of Cups, which means you have to go back home and you have to share what goes on. Like, you have to share the stress that you are getting from work. It has to be shared, because only then things are going to be equal. Only then you will be able to understand what is going on. In terms of the months so far, um, May, Feb, um, probably 6 months from now, 7 months from now are important. 6 7 months. And if not, sorry, if not 6 7 months, then we are talking about at least something is going to happen in May for sure. The next card I have for you is Judgment. So Judgment actually kind of goes with this card, where I told you, there is some sort of healing, and there is going to be a judgment. Like I told you, to come out of the shadows, only then you'll be able to make things work out for you. And when Judgment shows up, it means, whatever you have not, like, if bad things have happened to you at your workplace, and you should not deserve them, because you have given your best, you have done the best you can. With the Judgment card showing up, it tells you that the angels are actually paying attention to what you do. They know that you have worked really hard, that you have given your best, and you have not been treated fairly. You have not been given enough credit for all the things you do. And as such, with the Judgment card showing up, it's actually supporting this, both these cards, and telling you, like, whoever deserves the credit will get the due credit in due time. probably by October, November, you should be able to see a physical manifestation of appreciation coming from your bosses, coming from your colleagues, coming from people that you work with. And the last card that I have for you, and it kind of makes your reading end wonderfully for the year 2021, is the Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles is about is a it's a card of making good investments, reaping those investments, and being able to afford all the luxuries in life. So if you guys look at this card very carefully, right, you will see grapes. You will see how this man has this little bird, and it's a hooded bird. And if you remember watching all those videos from the Middle East, you have all these sheikhs with these eagles, and these eagles are something similar to it. I think I even saw a video where they kind of book the entire flight so they could fly these falcons or these eagles. And that's the kind of luxury, that's the kind of money, that's the kind of resources we are talking about. So once you come out of the shadows, once you start standing up for yourself, you will be able to get all this. And I think I am 100% sure for good 95% of people who chose this pile, your year, despite the kind of start it is having, it is going to end on really really good terms, absolutely good terms. And you are going to be so close to achieving your dream, so close to achieving your dream, that you'll not be able to make, you'll not be able to believe that this has actually happened to you. Okay. So if you guys have been planning to purchase property, buy something else, I see the chances of that happening within next 9 years. So less than 9 years, it will not exceed 9 years. Anything less than 9 years, I think you'll be able to have your own house. If you've been wishing for a car, you'll be able to buy a car. You'll be able to afford a car, you'll be able to afford a house, you'll at least be able to make the down payment of the house, and actually have your own house. So that's an amazing thing, and I'm giving you 9 years. So I think that's a lot. I don't know who is going to watch this reading. Maybe you're just a new graduate, you're just starting out, so that is for you. Just make sure that you are able to overcome this competition, or whatever manipulation is going on. And rest of the year is going to be a little up and down, but I think overall you guys are going to do good. You're going to end the year on really really good terms. If you chose this Yellowstone, this reading is for you. Let's see what your career in 2021 looks like. So the first card I have for you is the Knight of Wands. Somebody is already so excited about this year, that 2021. They've already thought that 2021 is going to be their year. I don't know. I have a feeling a lot of fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius people, Sun, Moon, Rising, or your ascendant, rising or ascendant. But guys, you are supercharged. You are ready to take on this year. Like, you have already decided, no matter what happens, this is my year. I think also people who are ruled by number 5, because 2021 is the year for number 5 people ruled by Mercury, very quick, very fast. And Knight of Wands is again somebody who's very fast. So there you go, something is going on. And if you guys kind of keep bumping into birds, maybe you're going somewhere and you suddenly see a bird, or if you're going somewhere, so birds, if you encounter birds during this year, birds are basically a symbol from the universe to tell you that you are on the right path. Whatever you are doing it well, and you are doing it good. Oh my god, the next card I have for you is the Six of Wands. See, there's a bird again. There is bird here. Like, I'm going to show you a little closer. Let me bring it close to the camera. So there's a bird here, there's a bird here, and I was not hoping that both the cards would have birds, but they do. Birds are going to be this symbol, birds are going to represent this message from the universe that whatever you are doing, you're doing it right. Look how this girl was walking on this path with this little wand, and then they are here surrounded by these wands, that finally they have achieved their target. So they had this long distance to travel. They had to travel into the wilderness to an unknown destination. That's how you started the year, with enthusiasm, and you're finally going to make it there. Something is going to happen. You are going to have a big achievement that is actually going to increase your confidence. double fold or triple fold, and you are going to be in a really good place. But whenever this happens, make sure you also sort of make a couple of people jealous on the way. So make sure you take salt baths at least once a week, so you are able to cleanse yourself of all the negative energy. The next card I have for you is the Four of Athame. So this is the Four of Swords. And Four of Swords tells me, when you are moving and you have achieved this, you've reached a peak, you're going to calm down. You're going to, take that little period of rest where you are going to just enjoy what you've reached. What you have achieved. You're just going to enjoy it. And at the same time, while enjoying, you are going to start planning for your next step. Like what could be next. So if I start with this enthusiasm and I can achieve this, which means if I put my energy, if I manifest something else, I'll also be able to achieve that. For this pile, I don't see a lot of manifestation. I think you guys are not manifesting a lot, but you guys are too focused on actually doing the deed. So, you're like, okay, manifesting is with the brain, I'm going to do it. But you finally realize that the key to achieving something is actually doing it. So I do see you, being busy, being out there, being busy and physically taking action. It could be, sending emails to people, giving calls to people, but you guys are doing something. It's like there's a lot of movement involved, at least during, the first and the during the middle of the year, but probably towards the end of the year, next towards the end of this year, things are going to be a little slow, but you'll be like, fine. Like I have worked like crazy the first half, now I can rest a little bit. The next card I have is the Temperance card. So Temperance cards, it's not a negative card. It's actually a card where it tells you, you need to balance things out, that you are moving towards what you should be doing, but there needs to be a balance. And remember when I told you that you have been starting your month with a lot of energy, a lot of enthusiasm, you are on a really long way towards something and you are going to achieve it. With the Temperance card, showing up here, what it tells me is that you have to be aware that you don't burn yourself out. And because this is a lot of fiery energy, there could be chances that you might actually suffer from stress. You might actually get headaches. You might actually feel very thirsty and very lethargic at some times, which is why the Temperance card has showed up to tell you that drink adequate amount of water. Try not to neglect your health just because you want to achieve so much. I see a lot of entrepreneurs, a lot of people who want to start their own businesses are basically part of this pile, would choose the yellow color because they are going to be attracted to the magic or the energy of the color yellow. The next card I have for you is the Seven of Swords. Remember where I said like don't take a lot of stress, and Temperance showing up here told you about you have to kind of drink enough water, slow things down. With this card showing up, the Nine of Sword, especially with regards to this, Six of Wands, it tells me achieving this position is going to come with a lot of stress, and you might have to have those sleepless nights. I don't think you're going to mind those sleepless nights yourself, but probably your family is going to be stressed about it. And I feel like this energy is coming from your family rather than you yourself. I mean, for you, it'll be like, okay, so if I have to achieve something, I'm probably going to have sleepless night. There's nothing new about it. There's nothing weird about it. But probably, I don't think your family is ready for, ready to see you do so many things and take a lot of things on your own head. So I think that's why this card has shown up, to show that there's going to be some kind of worry, there's going to be some kind of stress. And also because I mentioned entrepreneurs, I think entrepreneurs basically run on stress most of the time because they have so many things on their plate. They have so many things to do. It's absolutely crazy. The last card I have for you is the Four of Swords. Four of Cups. So Four of Cups towards the end of the year. So you have two fours, and two fours tell me that what you have to do is you have to focus on stability. You have to focus on the now, and especially the Four of Swords showing up, which basically means you're strategizing, you're not taking any action. And Four of Cups also tells me some kind of disappointment. Disappointment in a sense, because the year is going to be slow, right? Remember, without even seeing this card, I told you the end of this year is going to be slow, which is why I think you're going to feel a little disappointed that you were not able to make enough of the last part of the year as you did in the start of the year. So this is the energy for the start of the month. This is what goes on in the middle of the year. Sorry, start of the year, middle of the year, and then end of the year. So yeah, let me know if this reading resonates, or if any part of it resonates, and just stay tuned for a lot more readings.